All right, I'm going to show you how you can use Nano Banana Pro to generate unlimited variations of an ad. So let's dive in here. By the way, quick note, this is a short video showing you specifically how I'm doing it with this interface on gemini.google.com. There are more advanced ways of doing this, especially building an automation with your API and where you can generate hundreds and hundreds, like without you even lifting a finger. I'm going to show you how to do it here first, because this is a first step so you can better understand what works best for you, and then you can automate that. So first things first is grab any ad. I went into Creative OS to grab something. I grabbed two different ones to try, or you could go to the Facebook ads library or use one of your own. I'm just using this as an example I'm not sharing with you anything that I have to work on confidentially. So here we go. So we've got this one here, and I've got another one that has less text on it. So just pick something. And yes, you can create them from scratch, but this is amazing if you already have something and you just need to get variations, because a lot of times that's the situation we're in, right? We're running something, it's going okay, but I want something better. So what you want to do is go to gemini.google.com, and I'm just going to click add file here. I'm going to upload the image that I just uploaded. Let's do this here. And I'm going to go to tools and click create images, or I could have click this button below here. You know that the image mode is activated when you see it. Image says here, and there's a little banana. So now we just have to say a few words, and I'm going to say, here is my winning ad. Okay. I want you to analyze what elements make this ad work so well. Create a unique variation of this ad for me to test against the winner. I want the output to be a square. So I do say unique because I found that if I don't say that, sometimes all it does is just recreate the same image. That's not what we want. So let's see what happens. This image, the one that I downloaded right here, it's for story size, right? But I want it to start with square first, and then we can always resize it afterwards. So let's see what happens here. Oh, by the way, another important thing is this here. I have Thinking with 3 Pro. So I have that selected instead of fast. So just make sure you have those there, and you can see here it's loading it up. I'll mention a few things while we're watching it load up. I wanted to show this to you in live time so you can get a sense of what happens. Other things I've already done with this is I've uploaded an ad, and I said, hey, just change the background, because sometimes I want to test variations of just different backgrounds. Yes, I could do this in Photoshop or Canva, but I don't have to, which is what's really nice. I can just tell it to do something, keep it running on one of my screens, go back and work on something else, and just keep coming in here and ask it to do more variations. So let's see. Here is a unique variation. Okay. Sometimes this happens. It just didn't, I didn't be specific about it. Create a unique create an image of a. That's actually one of the first times that's happened to me. I've been doing the same words, but you know what? That's AI for you. It's unpredictable sometimes. So this is great. It's fine. It tells me why I think it's good. So, and even loaded up Nano Banana Pro. Actually, let's see where it thought. Shifting to an approach, testing the angle, testing ad variations. Interesting. I'm validating the new ad's alignment with the initial brief. Interesting. So it actually is doing some type of little testing in the background. Okay. And then, but it forgot I asked for an image. So let's take a look here. There we go. Look at this, right? It's definitely got a different vibe. Let's take a look at the original. Commitment issues, try mini first. I actually like this one better. Okay. Let's do create another unique variation. Right. Let's try this again. And I just keep doing this. I'm like, you can keep doing, say, create another unique variation. And at some point you're going to hit a tipping point where you're like, oh, these are starting just all look too unique. And then you have to give it some more direction. It depends how many variations you want. I know for me, I don't tend to run 500, ads at a time for one variation. So if you want to do that, that's fine. I'm really just looking for maybe 20 that I can use. I've had questions about the watermark here. I don't care, but you could use Canva. You could probably use Canva or Photoshop just to remove it if you want. I'm sure that there are tons of free SaaS out there with a lot of those ads popping up everywhere that you can probably upload it. But like that's, again, that takes time. I want something that is quality and fast. I'm always looking to solve the iron triangle: better, faster, cheaper. Most of the time, remember, we could only get 2. With this Nano Banana Pro, I am so blown away that because it is better, faster, cheaper. It absolutely is. Look at this. Okay, new ritual. So this is like a little bit more like the original one. Okay, now let's just, you know what? Let's do create a variation that showcases 1 candle. So let's see what it does. And it hasn't been too bad, I don't think here. I think it's been actually almost perfect in terms of replicating the exact exact candles inside of here. I've also done this with people, by the way. I've done one where I had all these speakers and I said put them into an image and arrange them, you know, as like a whole bunch of different speakers. It was 9 people and it did it. I was very surprised. One other thing you can do too, I'll give you one little tip here, is if you want to replace something. So I had that image of all the people, right? You can upload an image and just say, I said like, replace the guy with the tablet with the woman with the microphone that I uploaded. And it did swap people out. I could, you know, so let's see here. Look at this. Okay, let's do one more. Create another unique variation. Okay. And you can ask it to resize it too. There's no guarantee though that it's going to look exactly the same. So I don't know if it's ready to say, hey, like create all the sizes that I need for Google Ads, all the different sizes there, but it's actually not bad. I have asked it to turn it into like a story size and it does it. Now, the wording is usually pretty good. As you can see here, there are no errors here. All these here, there are no errors with any of these with the text, right? There's none. Sometimes there is though. I have seen that and I just fix it in Canva. If you want, I can show that to you as well. Just let me know below how I fix things fast in Canva. Like I said, I don't want to go back and forth arguing with the AI that you get this wrong and then it just goes really off the rails. So I can fix everything very, very fast in Canva. Look at this one here, right? It messed it up about this word commitment issues. No problem. I'm just going to leave it like this. I can fix it in Canva so fast. Here we go. I can say, create this in a size for Instagram stories. I don't even know what the size is off the top of my head. I kind of do, but like, I just wanted to show you that you could put that in there and it will know that and create it. So this is just the tip of the iceberg in terms of what you can do with it. Look at all these variations. I haven't even, think of yourself like a creative director and just tell the direction you want it to go. And maybe you have a totally different style, okay, that you want. Look at this. That looks really good, right? So maybe you want a different style, right? You can change the style to hand-drawn illustration, okay? You could do that. And then you could even tell it to create a whole new variation based on this. You can add other things, right? You can say, hey, make a new variation that is more scarcity based or like what, again, it's up to you. But the point is you can just come in here, tell it to do something. In the past, what I would be doing is I would be scrolling, and I've taught this too. I would be scrolling through Canva, looking for templates, looking through, you know, any other place that I could get templates. I used to sign up to all these different subscriptions so I could have all these different types of templates, Creative Market, all this stuff, just to find templates so I could find variations. And then I would have to go into Canva, you know, move over whatever the subject is, or just, you know, adjust it. I don't have to do that anymore. It does it all for me right here. Look at this. Okay, we can do let's do one more. Create a new unique variation that is also in the style of a comic strip. Okay, there's the last one we'll see. And you may not want these, but I just wanted to show you the possibilities. So go ahead, take whatever you're using now that is starting to work, or maybe it is a proven winner and you want to find something to test against it, upload it into here. Or like I said, go on to Facebook Library, or if you see an ad that comes across your feed, screenshot it, bring it into here and ask it to make a variation, tell it what your offer is. So here, right, I may not want it to be all about candles. I can give it my candle and say, hey, like do this. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. It created this. It created a comic. Oh my gosh, this is great, right? So and then you can just keep going. And so this is just showing you what you can do for images. Yes, it can create videos too, but most of the time, like to be fast, images can be created very, very quickly. So hope you enjoyed this and that you are able, this inspires you to use this to create variations for yourself. Let me know how it goes below. And yes, also let me know if you want other videos on how I fix stuff in Canva or advanced stuff on how you kind of take this to the next level if you want to start automating it at scale.